Okay. Let's try that. Last prison. It's very dark. Lampposts. Hedge walls. Nothing but black. And a lamppost at the very end. With a phone. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? So, you were trapped in the prison too?
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
This is very sad. Yep. I was in the escape tutorial. That's where I am now. Oh, I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually. What it's like to escape. It's strange, but in a way, I kind of miss being in the prison. Why? Was there anything about it that you felt good about? Being here sucks. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. It's comfortable, I knew its limits, and I knew my place. Is that good though? It's comfortable, but it's inhumane. I couldn't live this way. Having limits is way more important than you probably realize right now. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No. I think I'm the first person to call back. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. What? That will free me? How does that work? It makes sense. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. Go on.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, I can see that.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself? To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Clean. Well, my goodness. I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Though I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself, and right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome
You'll notice that the
hands
quality of the
make
art is a
lousy
step up from
homes.
previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Are you cleaning this whole place? That's the story, little one. Oh, don't you worry now. We'll be through this mess in no time. I promise you'll wish there was more. Why don't I finish up here? In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run to the bedroom and make the bed? While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. How did you end up doing this job? A friend dragged me along at a time when I was particularly desperate for cash. Turns out I never felt so good doing something for money my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Oh, speaking of demons, someone's put his couch in all in a mess. We should come out and straighten these pillows. Here. Oh dear, look like someone spilled a drink over by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. No. No, it was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Last I checked, the tub needed cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best as you can? No need to be perfect. We're all human. Oh. Are there still books scattered on the floor in the bedroom? If so, would you put them back on the shelf? Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes
After the
off the table?
intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Are all houses this easy to clean? Darling, let me tell you something. In your lifetime, you are going to clean a lot of houses. And among all those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful experiences. And none of them will be the ones that were
I know that
easy.
Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time, just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Just something to think about while you smooth out the rug in the bathroom. Looks like the tub gotten rather dirty. Would you mind tidying up a bit? Repetition. Earlier, when I said that I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one house is a lot like the one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Heh. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. But there's truth in it, no? Anyway, so housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books. Could you please clean them up the books? Thanks. Oh goodness, those pillows over there on the couch are a real mess.
I'm glad he found some peace.
Would you go over there and straighten them up a bit? Can't have these folks coming home to a messy couch. Yeah, but... Question.
But,
do you
of course,
enjoy this?
It can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Huh.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move.
Oh.
I really thought that was the point of it.
It's a good interpretation.
This one gets a bit goofy.
It's a college classroom. Oh god. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person they can make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compare to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This
About
is
halfway
easy.
through the game,
So
the
easy.
perspective shifts.
So easy. Being perfect is effortless.
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Huh. Give me a second. I need to turn off Steam. This is getting ridiculous. It's the evening time, so people are like getting online and all that shit. Can I just put myself on... No, I can just put myself offline. Yep, there you go. Steam is now off. Alright, didn't break anything. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Can I pick all the other options? Being alone must be awful. Drinking is not hurting my life. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. My god, this is getting... Anyone wants to do some ecstasy after this? What if I'm not a good teacher?
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Almost at the end of the game. He said he stopped making games at 2011, so we got like a couple more months to go.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Huh. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you'll have to play as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Good, stay right there. The woman across the room, in this chair, is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Hello? Hello? That's it? That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. I like you. No, no, no. That's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of this conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, I was just that one moment, but I was still confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. Here's a lot of people around us. I'll give you some prop to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. You must have worked really hard to get to where you are. You're messing it all up again. You'll figure out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this. Everything was riding on this. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Okay, yes.
The
now
game
this
ends
is
with
working.
this eerie premonition of what's
like.
going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to
That's
fears
perfect.
of having
Wonderful.
to perform and having to
is
chase
really
success,
wonderful.
the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Mobius Trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. Can't die like this. Why did I go blind? I can't see. What's going on? Giant door. Vision went black. You can't... Please, someone talk to me.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Huh. Okay. Damn it. The only way to stop this is speak something that is honest. I can't keep making these. Yes, that's it. That's the truth.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Koda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
I'm out of ideas. Keep going. Keep talking. I thought it was going to be easy. You're doing it. It's working. I'm alone. We're going to be okay.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this
Great.
game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
What is this? Hello? Is anyone there? Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. When I try to create, I feel empty. Oh no. What's happened? Did something change? I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me, to start it again. You're looking for a machine. I think I know where it is. It isn't far. You have to take me to it. I can do that, but
If
there's
the
a
last
problem.
game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
It's guarded by a difficult puzzle. If you can help me solve the puzzle, we'll find the machine. Deal. It doesn't matter what I say, does it? We're going to end up there one way or another, right? Oh! Okay, that's cool. Well, not cool. That's kind of depressing and sad, but yeah. Perfect. Come along, I'll show it to you.
Because from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He
Here's
was
the puzzle.
in his own
What do
little
you
bubble,
think?
just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
I've solved this puzzle before. Oh, wonderful. Can you tell me how to do it? First, you have to open the door. Now what? Now I have to close the first door. Alright, what's next? Now just press the switch here. Ha! That was so simple.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
I can't believe I never solved it before. Okay, here we are. What are you talking about? Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Sure, making games is easy. Ah, that feels wonderful. But it wasn't true. Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. It's easy. It's never stopped being easy. Yes, that is wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Every time I make something, I feel better about myself. Perfect. That feels
This is someone
fantastic.
I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
None of this is helping. Patience. You have to trust me. I promise this will work. Please, continue. It always pays off eventually. Yes. More. Keep going.
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
I will be saved by my work. Incredible. That's it. I'm free. I'm free.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.